Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. We're here at the September Metals Investor Forum in Vancouver, Canada. Today I'm interviewing John Florek, President and CEO of Emperor Metals. John, welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Yeah. So we were just talking beforehand, what you guys are doing, and so it's given me a good feel for the company, and I'm well. What should I say? I know the area that you're in, the
Absolutely.
Dester Porcupine Fault. I've had other companies up there that I've been involved with, and so it's a high grade camp with a ton of gold having been taken out of that area, and so you're right in the heart of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, 200 million ounces have been produced in that district. So
Unbelievable.
it's a great place to be.
Yeah. And a couple things that really stand out. I always try to look at what is unique about this company that sets you apart from other exploration companies. And of course, that's one of them. You're in one of the best areas in the world to drill for high grade gold. But you have a key investor already, Rob McEwen,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And you're using technology, AI technology, to identify and model a project. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, we used artificial intelligence to basically identify an obscure deposit. And that was exciting because we basically built the first 3D model on this property. It was the discovery of these lenses and stuff was probably 1940. And no one ever really consolidated the picture, so we used AI to consolidate the picture. It really illuminated the exploration opportunity, and we picked up the project. So that was exciting. So we were thinking of this high-grade underground gold deposit because the historical mineral resource on it was 727,000 ounces of gold with an average grade of 5.42 grams per ton.
Yeah.
What I liked most about it was the
Yeah.
average thickness was 5.7 meters. So it was pretty robust.
Yeah.
And with the AI model that we produced, it really illuminated the exploration opportunities.
And how deep is this from surface?
Yeah, so right now it goes down to about 400 or 500 meters.
Yeah,
most
I
of
was
the
just going to
drilling.
say that most of the drilling is for 400 to 500 meter drilling in these
Yeah.
areas. Yeah.
And it starts on surface.
Yeah.
So our inaugural 2023 drilling program, we picked this up basically January 2023. We started drilling it. We're the first company that it assayed the entire core.
Yeah.
And when we did that, we saw that the host rock also contained mineralization.
Yeah.
They didn't sample it because, like you had mentioned, this is high-grade gold camp. Nobody
Right.
cared about 1 or 2 grams per
Right.
ton. So we sampled the host rock, and lo and behold, we were getting like 25 meters of 1.69 grams per ton. So we quickly realized or envisioned an open pit potential deposit above this high-grade underground gold mine.
Wow. The combination, that
Yes.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially where gold prices are right now. This
Oh,
is,
yeah.
everything's starting to look economic now. So,
Yeah.
uh,
And what I like about the open pit is we can build ounces more rapidly.
yeah.
Because if you look at the historical mineral resource, it had a cutoff grade of 3 grams per ton. Now with the open pit, it's an order of magnitude less grade that you can make profitable. Like 0.3 would be the cutoff grade.
Right.
So you could add ounces more rapidly to this historical mineral resource.
Right. And the bottom of the pit becomes the entrance to the underground mine. So it's
Absolutely.
It's
a
kill
great
two
story.
birds with one stone.
It's a fantastic story. It's in the Shadow of the Head frames. They talk about location, 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 because if
Yeah.
you view this
Yeah.
as a satellite deposit, okay, for supplemental feed to existing infrastructure. I got like about 6 different mines with mills and tailings dams near me within
Right.
like half hour to 45 minutes.
Right.
So if you don't have to build that infrastructure for
Right.
this deposit, you save $500 million, $1 billion of CapEx cost.
Right.
And that usually plagues this industry.
Right.
A project like this, we wouldn't have that issue.
Right. No, that's a big plus in your favor there. So what's your current stock price? What's your cash in the bank? What's your
Yeah, we have about 100 million shares outstanding. And fully diluted, I think it's 143.
stock price?
Stock price right now, it's hovering around 10 cents.
10 cents.
So we're about $10 million market cap. If you look at our competitors of similar projects in the district, okay, they're ranging between $50 to $200 million. We're at 10 million. 10 million market cap.
Right.
So we see significant growth potential if we can get this story out there.
Right.
We have a great team too. We're part of the Metals Group team.
Yeah, I've always, for my subscribers with exploration stocks, good stories that have under a 20 million market cap. The lower the market cap, the better the opportunity. And we're getting that opportunity because the market's been destroyed, right? We've
Yes.
been bludgeoned. And as I've been sharing with everybody else, I sense finally our market could change here soon. We've been saying this for the last two summers, but I always say the longer the duration of this bad market, the greater the upside for when the good market comes, and the duration will be exceeded by the duration of the bad side, I think. So,
Yeah, I mean, we're Q2 earnings this year. Everybody's making stellar profits, all the majors in their mining operation. It has to trickle down very soon. So.
right, they're loaded with cash. They have to replenish reserves.
Absolutely.
They're looking at guys like you and saying, "Hey, here's an easy million."
Exactly, because they did 3x, 4x, or whatever they're doing. They're tapped out.
Yeah.
So then it trickles down to us.
Yeah. It seems like it's coming. I was just at the Beaver Creek Precious Metals Summit.
Oh, nice.
To me, that's always one of the most important conferences of the
Yes.
year for me, because I gauge these fund managers. Are they just dipping a pinky toe in the water, or are they, really taking hold of this?
Yes.
And in the last several years, you could tell they were dipping their toe. But
Yep.
this year, you could see something change. There was an atmospheric change. All the companies had meetings packed, and you could see the interest is there.
Yeah, I mean, a story like ours should have institutional support. Right now, we just have a lot of high net worth investors like Rob McEwen
Right.
in retail.
Yeah.
And because we don't meet the minimum standard of maybe 20 million to market cap or higher,
Right.
but it's a tough market, and you know how it's been for the last 10 years. But a story like this, like it should be like $50 to $200 million market cap.
Yeah.
So hopefully it changes.
Yeah.
And people start recognizing what we have here.
Yeah, people worry with exploration stocks. The longer the bear market goes on, the harder it gets to keep raising money at these low prices, and the
Yeah.
shareholder dilution. That's what's caused so many problems for our exploration juniors. But you're at a good point. Your share structure's still good. You got some cash. You're doing the drilling. You're in the right area, so you got a lot of things going for you.
Yeah, we have 16,000 meters of assays release in the upcoming months.
Right.
So we got about 20% of our drilling back right now.
Yeah. So you're going to be.
We're going to start putting out press releases in for the next couple of months.
So you got great news flow. Well, that's
Yes.
good, and that's always why you come to a conference when you got good, potential good news coming. You want to let everybody know so they start looking at your share price and stock
Absolutely.
and consider buying. So, no, it sounds like it's very promising, and I could easily recommend people to take a hard look at you, because
Thank you very much.
you're at the right place at the right time just before things are about to change. And like I always say, it's not the retail investor who drives our market. It's these big funds.
Yep.
And when they come in with a vengeance. They don't come in to buy a couple $1 million worth. They come in to buy a couple $100 million worth, right?
Yeah.
And when they spread that kind of money through the market, and you got 1,000 of these funds doing that same thing, that's why we get, when it gets from absolutely disgusting market to giddy making profit market, right?
Absolutely.
So-
And a company like ours, like an exploration play, it's less risk than a lot of other projects
Yeah,
because we're in a proven district.
right. And this is just the nature of our business, the extremes, the vicissitudes, I call them, the ups and downs of our market. As a newsletter writer, I always say I'm only as good as the last company I made my clients money, right?
Yeah.
So one minute you're a rock star, and the next minute you're a gutter rat sucking gutter water, Anyway, well, listen, any last comments or?
No, check us out. We're on the Canadian Security Exchange under AUOZ, gold ounces. That's our symbol.
Gold ounces.
Yeah,
Great.
AUOZ, kind of pretty genius. Huh?
AUOZ, that is a good one. All right. Well, John, it's been a pleasure, and we'll look forward to talking to you more as we're on the floor of the conference.
Okay, great. Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet you.
coming.